Hello everyone, this is Mark Flopsy Shep once again, and welcome back to a Master Degree in Lemmings. In this video I'm going to go through the remainder of the teaching ranking post-commentary format, where I've already solved the levels except for teaching 7, which I'm not going to do because I just cannot solve it. But I don't care. I feel like I've gone as far as I can with this pack, so I'm going to just go through the replays of what I have and start with teaching 5, which I was stuck on in the previous video. And this one's just really precise. I mean, the splat height is just always there until you get to a certain point. And then to dig down, build to turn around, and then build to just get rid of the splat height. You have to build a third time, which I think was a bit stupid. Just to build one step to turn him around. And we build twice, dig down into this step here, build again, stretch the bridge, build, stretch the bridge again, build, then dig, and that's just enough height to land on that step. And we build a bit more. And then this trick here where you have to use 1 pixel to turn your builder around is a bit stupid, I thought. But it worked, and just to turn this guy, just have to make this guy turn around again. And then there's literally 1 pixel there so she can land on that and do the last builder. And then just blow up the blocker. And as you can see, we do it just enough time. So yeah, not really a fan of that level. Everything had to be so perfect on that level, which I thought was a bit silly. So early in the final rank, it is a bit silly to have that. So anyway, level 6, it's becoming easy. Yeah, not a fan of the level name there because it's not. It's a bit generic, but let's carry on. So, teaching 6. Yeah, this really sets the precedence for the whole of the rank pretty much. There's a lot of platforms which are wafer thin and you have to do some stupid witchery with the blockers. This guy's here literally just to get them, just to shave out under the blockers because you got to free them. And there was honestly no need to have 100 lemmings on this level because it just made the level more irritating in my opinion. Especially seeing as you had to do a lot of pixel precise stuff with the crowd. So yeah, I think that was a digger and basher job there. So I'm trying to think why I freed the crowd as early as I did. Probably didn't have to. Just goes to show that this level was a bit lenient if I was able to do that. So yeah, I didn't even use the fencer. This level was nowhere near as bad as the previous level, but that stuff I mentioned with the blocker on the starting platform was a bit unnecessary. And this is a level I couldn't solve, so I'm not even going to talk about it. Level 8, Hell in Earth. This one was a bit silly as well, and I'll find out in the replay why it was silly. Yeah, yet again, more stupid stuff with blockers on wafer thin platforms. We don't need all this stuff. I mean, this is just a perfect irritant. So yeah, it's just a case of platforming across to the exit with this guy. And you can't really do much with these guys on the other side, so you can't, because the flamethrowers are just there to be irritating. So it's just building over both exits. We didn't even need 2 exits in my opinion. I understand why you've done it, because you've used 2 different graphic sets, so I'm not really going to complain too much about it. But at the same time, it just wastes a builder. So yeah, that guy's literally high enough now. And then I'm not really a fan of this, where you have to use the waste builders trying to get interconnect bridges. Doesn't tend to happen too much in Lemmings levels these days. So yeah, I'll just go back a moment. This stuff here, this is just so precise. I mean, it's a good job we had the stacker to turn this guy around, because otherwise I wouldn't know what I would have done. So anyway, on to teaching 9. Don't do what I did. Yeah, I'm sure I'll remember this level when I see it. So yeah, dig a trap to get rid of these guys. And mine them out once the way's clear. Now, this one wasn't too bad, I don't think, because you could lose 3 lemmings, so it wasn't too bad. So it's just a case of building up to the top. I don't have a problem with building up. Sorry, I accidentally hit the space bar then. I don't have a problem with the whole building up to the top aspect of it. So I had to get exactly 2 lemmings up, and then the rest of the... Well, I think I got 3 lemmings up actually for some reason. Yeah, 2 bomb, and then the one guy swims. I did like the use of the swimmer in this level. I thought it was okay. So yeah, I had to make use of this steel block just to get enough height with the builder bridge, because as you can see, it's not quite high, it's not quite low enough, not quite high enough here. So yeah, this level wasn't too bad. This was actually probably one of my more favourite levels in the teaching rank. The time limit was justified, I guess. So we're on to teaching 10 now, not enough. I think a back route this level, because it was a bit too easy, I thought. So a platform across to the column here. I need a second platformer as well. And I just put the stacker there, so it's just a bomber and a stacker there for these guys to get to the exit. And then I'll back it up a moment because I was focusing on these guys. And then this guy bashed and platformed, this guy built, and this guy stacked. I'm not sure if this is the intended solution, whether it's just all delay tactics, but I didn't use the climber, so that led me to think that it was possibly a back route. And the time that was 1 minute 30, and I did it in 45 seconds, so that led me to believe that it was probably wrong. So level 11, start of the bigger levels here now, but this one was a bit silly, I thought. So yeah, if you don't know what I'm doing here, I had to make it such that one lemming made it through this radiation up here, because as you can see, we've got no way of doing any downward destruction any whatsoever. We can only do horizontal destruction. So yeah, I was using these lemmings here to do a bridge wall. So that guy's safe now, so I put a blocker there. And with these guys here, I'm pretty much doing a similar thing to what I did on that level with the drop on in Crystal. Yeah, and this is weird here because I'm actually wasting builders here just to delay these guys. Just to keep these guys in this star thing. I think he's using a stacker there as well. So yeah. And I put a blocker there to stop. I don't really understand why I put a blocker there actually. I think that's because he would have walked through the radiation otherwise. Yeah, I think he would have walked through the radiation. He needs to be freed. So all those lemmings up there are trapped now. And that was the hardest part of this level. As soon as you got these lemmings cooped up, and you had to make this blocker so perfectly they landed on this little strip here. I mean, I know this is Neo-Lemmings. This is year 2017 or 2018 where it's Neo-Lemmings, but people don't like levels like this. I'm just throwing out there. I mean, this level on video probably would have taken about half an hour, just to let you know. And I'm so lucky he wriggled under that radiation as well, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have known what to do there. So yeah, it's just boring building now, so I'm going to skip over that. Then just bash to 3, bash to 3. So yeah, there was a lot of builders left over. Just very hard to set up at the beginning. But I'm alright with that, because it's not stupid blockers on wafer thin platform malarkey. So level 12, good luck, teacher. I think this one was quite alright. So yeah, it's just a simple blocker, and then platform build, which I thought was a bit of a waste, to be honest. A lot of that build is getting wasted. Then it's just stoning, digging through the builder bridge, and digging down to the bottom of the stoner. I was a fan of that trick. I liked that trick a lot. I don't see that trick very often, so well done on that trick. I feel like the stoner doesn't get enough love sometimes. But I think there's a bomber here. No, it's a stoner. Sorry, my bad. So yeah, now we've got the crowd roaming now, which is not really an ideal scenario. And we got a higher basher there, so that's good. And then we mine down to stop these lemmings getting through. I think we could have either freed these guys with a builder or a platformer. That flamethrower is no risk either. But the time limit is creeping up, as you can see, so we have to work really fast on this level. So we had to make sure the lemmings were as far forward as they could go at all points. Because if we had any lemmings straggling down here still, it would have been a nightmare. When we used the builder, we had to patch up the bridge again. As you can see, we had quite a few skills left over, so it worked. And we saved 1 over par, so it was all good. So, now we're on to the last level of teaching. Now, this one was a pain in the backside. Literally, I am not making this up. And you'll see why. This one-way wall wasn't so bad to get through. It's getting up this bit here, which was a pain in the butt. Because as you can see, it's a 100% save requirement. And you're forced to save all the blockers. Again, not a problem with that. Oh yeah, I should probably mention as well, there's a little bit more room over here. It's not quite as bad as what I was making it out to be. So yeah, swim through the water, dig, build, bash, and I dug a bit. I think I dug a bit because at the bottom as well, because the builder was a little bit on the high side doing that. But digging and bashing aren't really commodities, and we don't need to save those skills. So this, I think, is we just have to build from both sides, because the flamethrowers will kill us otherwise. So again, I did what I did there. Dig and bash. Not really much you can do to turn people around on this level, so you just have to make use of the skills as much as you can. I think I accidentally clicked to cancel the replay there. I do apologise. So there we go. Okay, so this is the pain in the butt bit, because you got to use the blocks to turn around, but at the same time you've got to be able to free them as well. So you've got to be in a position where you can free them. So this blocker is so perfectly positioned such that someone can dig and build, dig, bash and build, and this guy is literally freeing this blocker over here. And I think I didn't even see there, so let's just look at that again. We had to dig, bash, dig and build, so that was quite a lot of skills used there. So yeah, he's just doing the reverse builder. There's no point focusing on freeing the blockers yet, because we need to focus off this blocker. I think we put a pit there to hold the lemmings temporarily. We just need one more worker lemming for now. So there's another blocker. I'm not saying I didn't like this trick, it's just a very, very hard trick to pull off. So yeah, this guy's going to free this, and both these lemmings are building to turn around. So that's why the blocker has to be placed so precisely, and that's why he's standing on that point of the builder bridge. Climber goes to the exit. We're just going to It's just the same trick as before with this blocker, pretty much. Way too many builders on this level, in my opinion. As you can see, we still had 23 left at the end of this level, and that's it. That's the last level of the pack. So overall, there were some good levels in that pack, and I highly recommend this pack if you want something nice to play that's not too long, and it's quite tricky at the same time, and makes you think in ways that other packs don't tend to make you think. But yeah, a lot of brute force levels there in the last rank there. I'm not saying they're a bad thing, it's just not many Lemmings players would tend to appreciate them as much as actual puzzle levels. And I think I've mentioned this to you anyway, Doo. I'm not even sure if you're remembering, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly here, but, you know, just packs with a decent amount of puzzle levels tend to be more liked on the forums, but I know it's understandable. I mean, the thousands of custom Lemmings levels exist now, so we're scraping the bottom of the barrel now for puzzles, pretty much. You know, we're just taking what we can get. So anyway, that was a Master Degree in Lemmings, played by Flopsy. Pack is by Doo. And thanks a lot for watching, and I shall see you next time. Following this video, I shall be doing my replays for Migration on the Migraine rank.